What does the word cuckold mean? Since the Middle Ages, cuckolds have been contemptuously called cuckold husbands who were unaware that they were raising children by other men. The offensive word was invented in England, twisting the name of the bird, cuckoo, which is known for its manner of throwing eggs in other people's nests. In our era, the old insult has taken on a new meaning. Cuckolding is when you get sexual pleasure from cheating on a regular partner. A male co-collaborator gets aroused by watching his woman, a sex wife, make love to another. There is a separate term cuckwien for a female cuckold, but in Russian the term has not yet caught on. One should understand that such a girl does not just tolerate her partner's infidelity, but on the contrary, encourages it and actively participates in the choice of a mistress. What do cuckolds do? Cuckolding is not swapping, where there is a voluntary exchange of partners. In this case, one of the couple, usually the man, does not participate in the sexual act, but only observes it from the sidelines. At the same time, a cuckold is not one who peeks at lovemaking in secret. He is, you could say, the initiator and the main spectator. Everything happens only with his permission and approval. Dolling scenarios are different. Sometimes the husband is personally present when his wife is cheating, with the consent of a third participant in the action, and vice versa. Other couples agree that a sex wife or her male counterpart will forward photos and SMS from the scene. But often cuckolds are satisfied with the partner's detailed accounts of how everything went. The more details the better. Regardless of the implementation, left-handed hookups are only possible with the consent of both partners and absolute trust between them. If you begin to run on dates in secret from half or fall in love with another, it is no longer co-collaboration, but the very real treason. It would seem that the thought of cheating should cause negative emotions, not a surge of sexual desire. But this is only at first glance. There are at least 5 factors that can turn infidelity into pleasure. 1. Biological scenario. In his book Insatiable Wives, clinical psychologist David J. puts forward the theory that male cocooning is complicit in evolutionary mechanisms. An explosion of libido is a natural reaction to the threat that a woman attractive to you might conceive offspring from another man. The sexual system begins to work at full capacity, giving off shocking doses of testosterone. Passionate sex with a cheater, a powerful orgasm, and already your sperm is taking over the genetic material of your opponent. You are triumphant in the race for the continuation of the race, and therefore for immortality. Even if you use modern contraception and don't plan to have children in the coming years, the scenario laid down tens of thousands of years ago still works without fail. Male coitus men, unknowingly, use it to get aroused and get unparalleled pleasure. 2. Compsy. The pleasure of cheating on regular partners can be linked to a sense of compersion that is inaccessible to many, the ability to feel euphoria from the fact that a loved one feels good with someone else. Conversion is the opposite of jealousy. 3. Breaking taboos. The trigger for the libido is often the idea that your couple is breaking a taboo, in this case, undermining the foundation of a monogamous marriage. And the forbidden is always appealing and arousing. 4. BDSM inclination. Couples who practice BDSM can also enjoy puppetry. Men and women who enjoy the submissive role enjoy the feeling of rejection, and if their partner additionally insults them in the process of cheating, it can heighten their emotions even more. The main reward awaits the co-cubes when, after all the humiliation, the mistress or master returns to the bedroom and condescends to have sex with the slave or slave. 5. A sense of control and possession. Some co-eds, on the other hand, are turned on by a sense of control. This is more often the case with members of the stronger sex. The man generously shares his girlfriend, feeling not humiliation, but pride in the fact that he owns the treasure that rivals dream of getting. In such a variation, it is important that the sex wife gives as detailed an account of her experience as possible, and by no means falling in love with another, remembering who her real master is, who is suitable for cocooning. If both partners sincerely accept the rules of the game, studies show that cocooning can even improve the relationship. Some couples note that with the transition to conscious cheating they have become more trusting of each other and can discuss literally everything in the world. However, the authors of the same study warn, if you are visited by sexual fantasies about an open relationship, it does not mean that it is necessary to put them into practice. It is one thing to imagine that the person you love has sex not with you, knowing that it is not, and quite another, If something like this happens in reality, albeit with your consent, there is a great risk that the sensations will not be pleasant, and it's not easy to find a third participant who would agree to play the role of an extra.